Hey, Donovan, I just wanted to get your gauge of the second um, mock game y'all played on Saturday.
Um, Saturday we had more, just like a regular practice. We didn't actually really scrimmage much, but I felt like it went pretty well. It was mostly just team periods, but we didn't do like live tackling. So I mean, it doesn't really change much for me as an offensive lineman because I'm blocking. But it went pretty smooth. I feel like the offense is starting to come along more and more each week. And yeah, we're just getting used to the cadences and all that stuff.
Jacob.
Hey, Donovan, I'm curious what you've noticed about USC's defense and what they bring to the table from a schematic standpoint and what kind of challenges they might pose for you and for the offensive line overall.
I mean, USC has some good players, so I feel like we're gonna see a pretty big and physical defensive line week one, maybe one of the better D lines in our conference. And just going from like even front to an odd front can be difficult at times. So we've mainly been practicing versus even front. So now that we've been prepping for USC, we've seen more of like a head up nose. So just getting comfortable with our, because there's little differences in each cause versus the odd and even front. But other than that, I feel like we'll do pretty good.
Jeff.
It seems like as far as the rapid testing and everything, it's gone pretty well since you guys started in October 9th. How do you feel like it's gone, and how do you feel like the extra precautions you need to take now that you're going into game weeks and traveling and stuff like that?
Yeah, I feel like the corona testing's been very smooth on ASU's end. Like, I mean, we get tested every day now, so I think we will be as safe as possible. And it really comes down to like the team buying into it, like, because they can't always control what everybody does outside of this building. So, I mean, it just comes with the players, coaches, everybody staying committed to the team.
Jacob.
I know that last year you guys played against USC without Jaden, and that was a challenge. But what do you think needs to go differently overall for the team this year to A, have a better result, and B, what do you think is going to be the difference with having Jaden able to play against USC?
Um, for one, I think we need to come out fast as an offense because last year we were playing from behind most of the game. Actually, the whole game, I'm pretty sure we were behind. They got a big lead on us quick, and the offense didn't really put up any production early on. So that's a big thing, just keeping the game within reach, because we were always playing from like a pretty big deficit last year. And then having Jaden, it just adds in a dual threat factor, because last year he did not play, so we had more of a pocket passer behind us. And with Jaden, it just gives us the second option to be able to run, even if we call it pass play. He could drop back and end up getting yards himself.
Jesse.
So you mentioned that people have to adhere to the protocols outside of the facility. Just kind of who has been talking about that? Who has been leading the team and making sure that people aren't doing things that they aren't supposed to be doing and everything?
I mean, I would say it starts with Coach Herm, really. Like he's always preaching, like just we gotta stay focused. We got eight weeks, so since it's a condensed season, we got about 8 weeks left, and we just need to all buy in, stay focused. Mainly, all the coaches just mentioning that stuff on the daily, really.
Jeff.
How has the discussions gone about the sideline energy without fans in trying to have the people on the sidelines try to keep the energy up?
Yeah, without the fans, it'll definitely be interesting, but I mean, in most away games, the fans aren't going to be cheering for us, so we got to create our own energy on the sideline as it is. Like, yeah, the fans adds a good atmosphere, but they're not going to be really celebrating when we do good. We got to celebrate on our own. So I don't think it'll be much different than it is from last year as far as creating our own energy.
All right. Last question, Jacob.
Donovan, with ASU specifically and being able to practice against the defense now for a couple months, how have they been in terms of being able to generate pressure on the quarterback off the edges? Because I know that was a big question when you guys transitioned from 3 down linemen to 4. How have they been in that regard from your perspective?
I think the D-line has improved a lot with the new coach coming in, just teaching them a lot of different techniques that I haven't even particularly seen before. Because him coming from the NFL, he has a different way of doing things than the other D-line coach we had in the past. But I feel like as a whole, all the D linemen are liking this new transition, and you can see it out there on the practice field.